Oh, right. Okay. Rely. Oh, Rely. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Dior Ashley Brown, back with the indie artist conversation. So I had, but you know what? It is the indie artist, but this is for anyone who wants to be inspired to move forward with their dreams, move forward with their dreams, go after aspirations, build their businesses, work on some goals. Like, I'm just here to talk positive vibes. I'm just speaking from my experience. You don't have to take it to heart or, go and try to cite it to any information. Whatever connects with you, you know what I'm saying? Take what you need and leave what you don't. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't resonate with you, just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm here to talk that positive information. And today I want to talk about how to stay relevant. Yes, I'm an indie artist, up and coming. I am a local celebrity in my hometown. Right. And but I've been able to do what I do for a long time. And so I think that needs to be celebrated, and I want to celebrate that. And I want to share why and how I've been able to do what I do, and I feel in my own heart of hearts stay relevant in what I do. And so I like to break it down in like 4 or 5 different things, and it may sometimes be 6 or 7, but hey, I'm just trying to drop gems and share them. You know what I'm saying? And so how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Let me know how you doing. Drop it down in the chat. If there's any topics or things that I inspire you to come up with, or anything you want to ask me, just leave it down there. I'm going to check out those comments. I'm going to respond, and I'll add some things to this. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Supreme? How you doing? So, first of all, as far as being relevant, the number one thing for me is don't worry about being relevant. Don't worry about it. Like, don't get caught up in the rat race and humdrum and the drama and, I'm not doing this and they're doing this. Da, 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 da. Don't worry about it. Seek your own pace. Seek your own pace. And why do I tell you that? Because you can get caught up in what everyone else is doing and everything else is happening, and lose sight on your own process, how you process information and how you do your thing. You see what I'm saying? So first of all, don't worry about it. Keep doing you in the midst of it, right? 2, which is kind of what I've already said, is don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Old school saying is, don't worry about the Joneses. Like, the Joneses with this family, everybody was trying to keep up with, right? Because the Joneses just seemed like they had their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? They were like kind of like a mythical family that everybody, or they might have came from some certain Joneses. Like, maybe that Jones family always had it together. Who knows? I never met the Joneses. Well, those Joneses, you know what I'm saying? So the phrase was always like, keeping up with the Joneses. Don't worry about what the Joneses are doing. Worry about what the Taylors are doing, the Browns are doing, the Watermans is doing. I don't even know who Waterman is, but yes, you know what I'm saying? Worry about what you're doing. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. 3, I love this one because actually it makes me think about D'Angelo's song, Betray My Heart, right? And so I title this one, Stay True to Your Heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're following your passion or something you enjoy, stay true to it. Like, even right now, like, sharing with you guys, my heart is warm. And that's a great signifier for me that I'm doing something right and something that makes me feel happy, that I can share with others. So, stay true to your heart. Stay true to your heart. Because your heart, like my heart feels light, it feels fluffy, it feels excited about life. And it's like, okay, we can do this again. And it's also a little bit of nerves, right? Because it's like you're staying true to your heart, which is like challenging you to have faith in what you do. Supreme said, I needed to hear that one. Okay. Like, I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, don't worry about the Joneses. That's probably what you were saying. But yeah, stay true to your heart. stay true to your heart, and your heart and how it flutters. You know what I'm saying? Like what excites your heart, and that'll carry you through any relevancy, any validation, any confirmation. Staying true to your heart, and it's like it's an immediate reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? You get that love right away. It's like a joy. It's like, whoa, I leapt out on faith of myself, and I'm staying true to my heart and what my divine purpose is. So stay true to your heart. Oh, I love this one. And these two I'm going to put together because they're right on time. But always be open to learning and be flexible with change. Don't fight it. So always being open to learning always keeps you up to like what is going on naturally. Because if you're always approaching something with the ability or the want to learn, right? If you're already connecting to that, you're already not being combative with the future or with what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Being open to learn allows for constant growth, constant evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's almost like when people feel like they can't grow, that's where they kind of lose relevancy, where you're not really seeing them and they're not doing, you know, what's going on, because they feel like, oh, I've learned it all. I know everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, the people who think they know everything, even though I'm an Aquarius and our motto is, I know. I also know that I got to learn. I got to stay open to learning. So I feel that also being a part of being relevant is just being open to learn. Another thing, again, is being flexible with it, you know, being flexible with how your art or what your passion is, how it moves through you. You know what I'm saying? Being flexible. Don't always, oh, I can't, you know, like, so a beautiful thing about hip hop is that there's like these foundational elements, right? But there's something about the word foundation. Those are the elements of foundations of hip hop are, you know, one, the MC, two, the DJ, the graffiti, the B-boy, B-girl, the break dancer, you know what I'm saying? But those are the foundations. It doesn't mean that you can't have the B-boy come drop out the sky, you know what I'm saying? Flip over a couple of planks and land right there on stage, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you can't B-boy and spit your rhyme at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you can't go beyond the limits, right? So being flexible to change and not fighting change. And I'm really speaking this also to myself because, you know, I was stuck in the 90s, in the early 2000s for a long time. I was not excited about a lot of new music. I was like, no, let's bring back the love. I need the 90s back in the early 2000s. And I feel like kind of being in that created like stagnation for me. And I was like, you know what? It's a new world, Dior. It's a new world. Let's try to receive this new world. Let's try to hear what's going on out here. Let's open up to this new vibe. You know what I'm saying? Let's try some things out. And honestly, in trying those things out, it brought me even deeper to myself. I found other creative ways in my growth, right? And then I was like, wow, that's a whole nother sound or experience I'm having with my art. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to a little bit of the trap. You know what I'm saying? Listen to a little bit of this auto-tune vibe. Like, oh, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm saying you could do that, like what I could do to music and to my music in a way that maybe create a bigger audience or allow them to hear it differently or me hear it differently. Or, oh, wow, I didn't know I could do that with that, you know? So when you are flexible with your art, with your passion, oh man, you can move like air. You just shoot, you can go and you can just metamorphosize constantly and keep moving. And we're like water, you know what I'm saying? Just flowing, flowing in and out. This other one I'm about to drop, y'all. This the next gem I'm about to drop. Woo! Some of y'all ain't gonna like this one, but it's the truth. Let go of that ego. What I say? Not let go of my ego. Let go of that ego. Let go of the ego. Ego will stop you from being relevant. It'll stop you from or being relevant with yourself. It'll stop you from growth. It'll stop you from being flexible. It'll stop you from being true to your heart. It'll stop you from learning. It was, look, I'm going down the list, but for real, that ego can get in the way. And that ego is that space where you believe you can't grow. You know everything. You don't let go of the past. You're not seeing positively towards the future. You're not trying out different devices. Let go of that ego. That ego, to me, can cripple an artist's career. It can cripple anyone's dream because they weren't willing to learn, or they want to hear from the youth, or they want to hear from the elders. You know what I'm saying? That ego can slow down progress. No. That ego, and it's a journey to work on that ego. So it doesn't happen overnight. And the ego sneaks itself in a lot of different ways. So right now I run a team, DC Music Summit. DC Music Summit is an event, but it's also a nonprofit that I'm building, and I'm building it with a team. And, so I'm the leader of this organization. And, yeah. So like, this is how it should go. This is how that should go. Right. And you get in this headspace that, yeah, I'm the boss. Like, I'm supposed to lead. Yeah. We're supposed to do it this way. And you can get caught up in your ego and it stagnate you. And then you're not able to hear what your team can contribute. And when you can't hear what your team or your team, your friends, or people who you values opinions contribute, it can stagnate you as well. Slow down your progress. And then also you can lose a lot of the help that people probably wanted to give you. You know what I'm saying? Like that friend of yours probably wanted to post your song or your thing, but you didn't have, you had too much ego. Now, I'm not saying don't be true to yourself and have the intuition to hear when people are hating on you or not allowing you to be creative, or they don't believe in you. You have to work. I'll bring that to another video about, kind of protecting your energy and knowing how to kind of see through that. Right. But don't allow the ego, right? That toxic, arrogance in a way. You need a little bit of arrogance, right? But when it's toxic and you don't allow others to contribute their ideas or at least hear. And to me, one of the biggest things that I've learned, this should be another video too, to reduce the ego, but like to reduce the ego, or the unhealthy parts of the ego, right? Because there's some positive parts. To reduce some of those negative parts of the ego is sometimes just hearing someone out. Just listen to what they have to say. Start with that. Just listening. Just listening is an amazing start to letting go of the toxic aspects of the ego that can keep you from being relevant, keep you from being heard, and stop you from your path. So let go of that ego. And here, I'm gonna leave y'all with this one. This is the last one. This is the last one. I'm gonna let you go and try to figure out your Saturday with Netflix and fried chicken. I don't know, but make sure you get some vegetables in there, okay? I'm gonna let you go after this one, okay? But this one is really, really important. And this could probably span many, many different of these advice things I'm gonna drop, these gems on y'all. Make sure you're having fun. Make sure you having a good time. Having a good time is going to keep you light on your feet. It's going to drive you forward. You are going to be like, yo, this is fun. Even when you putting together an Excel spreadsheet of all the places where you need to send your music to. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're not having fun, you need to go ahead and moonwalk backwards, straight up. You know what I'm saying? What they do, the figure 8 on your skates. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and swim backwards, because you ain't got time to keep trying to do it the wrong way, or do something that you don't like or hate, or wake up in the morning. Some of us wake up in the morning doing things we don't like to do, which is another thing. I'll bring that in another video. And it seems like, well, you know, like even I know some of us, like, doing our art comes out of a lot of pain, or wanting to get out of a tough situation. We start doing things that get out that pain. But when you're doing something and you're making sure you're having fun while you do it, it won't feel like work. And then other people, if we're going to speak to the relevancy of this topic, right, which is being relevant, right? Other people see you having fun and they connect. They're having fun. I want to have fun. That's fun. I'm rocking with the fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's also another space of like not taking it too seriously, which I've had to learn a lot about, and being patient in learning that thing. So, yes, I got notes over here. So that's why I'm looking left, just in case y'all, you know what I'm saying? Look, I can't commit this to memory right before every show. I'm working on that. Maybe one day I'll have a teleprompter right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, one of these days as I'm developing. But yeah, make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're having fun, and that will maintain the relevance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and paraphrase a little of the things we have here. So we said, first of all, to be relevant as an artist, don't worry about being relevant. Don't worry about it, because you don't need the stress and the strain and the frustration. Okay? Do not worry about being relevant. Just be. Be present. Be yourself. You feel me? Don't worry about what the Joneses is doing. That was number 2. Don't worry about the Joneses. You know, that family I was talking about that everybody was trying to keep up with? Don't try to be like the Joneses. The Joneses sometimes don't even know what they doing, but everybody think what they doing is fly, because they're being present in themselves. They're like, look, I said I'm fly, I'm fly. I said I'm relevant. Now, the power of the universe put them positive words out there. We'll talk more about that in the future. Hello, the universe is your guide, honey. Okay, your angels is your protection. Hello, let's go. Stay true to your heart. Stay true to your heart. And that'll help you in any scenario. When it comes to the industry, when it comes to chasing your dreams, it'll help you stay focused on your goal. Stay true to your heart. Always learn. Be open to learn, always be, and I'm talking about from young and old and in between, always be about learning and receiving. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Don't knock out the old, and don't, you know, knock out the new. Kind of just, you know, listen to a little bit of the new, listen to a little bit of the old, and mix it, you know what I'm saying? Always be learning. Always be learning. Be flexible, and will be flexible with change, and don't fight it. Don't fight change. Allow change to come. Be a part of the change. Be, you know what I'm saying? Keep it flexible. Respect those things of the past. You know what I'm saying? Respect what they taught you, you know, but be able to be flexible in that change. You'll keep growing and glowing. You know what I'm saying? You keep growing and glowing. This, you know, this was my favorite one. Let go of the ego, which stops a lot of progress. And I'm talking about the toxic aspects of the ego, because sometimes you need to have your ego for your swag, you know what I'm saying? But like, look, them toxic aspects of the ego that don't allow you to grow, flourish, and just put negativity and put you around the wrong people, let go of that ego. We don't need it. We don't need it. And lastly, make sure you're having fun. You got to have fun doing this. You got to have a good time with everything you do. Make sure you are having fun. It's a blessing to be here. We should be grateful for each and every day. Be grateful for each and every day you have a chance to fulfill and jump out and try your purpose. Be grateful for every opportunity that you have to learn. Man, one of my teachers used to say, the next breath is not promised, or the next breath is a new breath. Every breath, like, is a beginning. Wow. Right? Mind blown. Just like every day you wake up, they said Maya Angelou said this, like, oh, this is a new day. I've never seen this before. Like, wow. Every breath you take is a new breath. Every day is a new day. Every new moment. So you do literally have to be present in this moment, because literally the next moment could be something completely different. You know what I'm saying? That first breath, you was like making French toast. You was frying French toast, and you was and you had a cup of coffee, right? you was frying your French toast and some eggs. And then in the next breath, the next breath, oh my God, I'm going viral. My whole song didn't hit. Oh my God, I'm on the news. Oh wow, they're gonna have me on ABC in 3 seconds. Oh, hold on, what? I gotta publish this already? What happened? Hold on now. You know what I'm saying? This is a wonderful time. What's up, DDT? What's going on? So yeah, I'm just dropping this good advice, you guys, or what I feel is good advice. You know, take what serves you and leave what you don't need. Hear me? So yeah, make sure you're having fun, live in these moments, follow your heart. So don't worry about being relevant. The first thing is, don't worry about being relevant. Just being present. And all those other things I just said are to help you see that. You know what I'm saying? Like right when I was getting ready, I looked in the mirror, I inhaled and I exhaled, and I said, I have everything I need. Wow. I'm going to drop y'all one other story. I used to wait tables for a little bit, right when I got out of college, because I was like, I studied theater, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna be this actor, I'm gonna be serving at these tables, I'm gonna get this bread, I'm gonna pay my rent, and I'm gonna keep auditioning. I'm not gonna play around. Whew, that job taught me a lot. But you know, one day, you know, with lots of days when I was a server, it would be slow. Oh man. And I remember, you know, you have to tip out your bartender, busboy, because the busboy and the bartender helping you out, you know, to have your customers have an awesome service. And I remember when one of the busboys, I had to tip him out, and I was like, man, we didn't make that much money today, man. Oh my gosh. Like, you know, I was like, one day when I'm rich though, you know, I always say that. You know, I'm gonna look out, we're gonna be good, right? And so he said to me, he's like, man, what? He said, don't you have your arms? Don't you have your legs? He said, you rich. I was like, whoa. Whoa. Hello. Message. Okay. It was that I'm rich because I have my legs and my arms and my hands and my eyes for me. Hear me? So yeah, just dropping a good word. I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, stay relevant with yourself. Stay centered with yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. Keep doing you. And you have a wonderful and blessed day. It's your girl, Dior Ashley Brown. Make sure you follow my channel, MIZZDABISBAD, MIZZDABISBAD. What? MIZZDABISBAD. What? Oh, I just got an idea. Oh, I'm going to come back with something funky for y'all real soon. Real soon. All right. I appreciate you. Do your thing. Don't worry about nobody else. I love y'all so much. Make sure you share this if it fed you. I appreciate you. All right. Love and peace.